Let's see what fucking Tipsy Elves is bringing to the table here. All right, they're saying they're fucking hilarious. I sit there saying I'm remotely amusing. And these cunts have the balls to come on and start talking all this shit, you know, like they just put out a Chris Rock level fucking special. All right, let's see what they got here. Let's see how... Jesus. Okay, all right, these guys are definitely bringing it. What the fuck? Oh, my God. They got an Obama one that says, miss me yet? On the back, they should have all his drone attack with a list of all the people who weren't terrorists. Can we fucking be balanced in this country? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't understand this hero worship of that guy. I really don't. What did he do? You know what the best thing about Obama was? He could deliver a fucking speech, you know? And I don't even know how good he was considering he was in between Bush and fucking Trump. So that's really like, you know, that's really setting the bar like low. Fool me once, you're not going to fool me again. I mean, how do you not follow that? And then I don't know what this other guy's doing. Donald Trump is so fucking bad. I actually had this thought the other day. Well, thank God Mike Pence is in there. You know what it really is? All of you guys flipping out and you're acting like you love Eli Manning. What you really are is you're a bunch of selfish cunts. Because watching Eli get benched is just reminding you of how fucking old you're getting and how we're all going to die. It reminds you of your own mortality. So rather than deal with that, you call in sports shows, losing your fucking voice. You know, and meanwhile, we're fucking blowing $1 billion a month fighting people who have slingshots and a bag of dynamite. Anyway... I swear to God, if I was running, this is how I would handle ISIS. I would just fucking whoever those fucking gamers are that actually got to play on the giant TV screen in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. If you're good enough to do those guys who had those drone races in that stadium, like that would be my defense against ISIS. Some intelligence, and then I have those fuckers sitting in Cowboys Stadium when the Cowboys didn't have a game, and I just have them flying around, you know, blowing up their jungle gyms. I mean, that's how I would handle it. Okay, and considering I haven't even fiscally researched this on any level, I haven't talked to anybody who's even remotely informed about what's going on over there. The fact that I did this in my own self-contained think tank, I cannot even begin to describe to you how much this makes sense to me. You know, come on, dude. You don't sit by yourself sometimes and just start solving all the world's problems. You start walking around your house whispering, pretending you're getting interviewed by Oprah. Come on, we all do this, don't we? Oprah's sitting across from you. Do you consider yourself a hero? You're sitting there muttering to yourself, and then somehow you come into your fucking present, and you're just sitting there scrubbing like a fucking old rice check off a bowl. And you have that split second of just really stepping outside of yourself and being like, wow, I'm a fucking crazy person. And then all of a sudden the front door opens and your family walks in and you go right back into character and they have no idea. Because you're standing there with this phony smile and wearing a sweater. Sorry. Anyways, happy trails, Matt Lauer. You know, you did a hell of a job waking everybody up for the last 20 years. And you got a little sideways. How do you buy a sex toy for somebody you work with and then write a letter? I mean, Jesus, why don't you just walk around with a fucking neon sign around your goddamn neck? I swear to God, did these people get this successful and they just like want to sabotage their own fucking career? Although maybe he's just like old school. He came in the league when that was, or he was, I don't know, when you could do that. Because you got to think when he first started buying like fucking shit like that, if it was the late 90s, when you think about the cell phone technology, texting didn't even exist. There was none of that shit. There was no Facebook. There was nothing. I mean, what could that one poor woman do? Like run off a bunch of copies? Put them on telephone poles? It just, you know, and then you just have an assistant run out and tear them down. Matt Lauer screaming from the window, I said, tear him down, right? I don't know. You know, it's funny. You know, we went out shopping after the Michigan fucking Ohio State game, and I was so fucking pissed. I was so fucking pissed because I just felt like Michigan, they had a better defense. They should have won, and they just kept doing that little cunty fucking 8-yard scamper for a first down to keep the fucking drive alive. It was driving me crazy. And then, I don't know. And then we just went out. I just, like, you know, I don't know why I get that into games, but, you know, my wife could sense it. I just said, yeah, listen, I just fucking, you know, I just watched a game. I did not like the outcome, right? She just goes, Jesus Christ. All right. So then we're walking around. Okay. We're with all these people, like, you know, Christmas shopping and shit. And, you know, there was this group of fucking Asian people. I don't know. They were, for whatever reason, were walking down the sidewalk like 17 people across. And we were behind them, and they were walking like half a mile an hour. I don't know if they just got done eating Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know what it was, but I was having what this comic I used to know, John Bush, used to call it walk rage instead of road rage. He used to do this great bit about having walk rage in New York City, and I was just sitting there like, how the fuck do you not... I mean, I get it. There's a whole family. They were with their grandparents. You know, and Asian people respect their elders. They're not like Americans. Well, we would have thrown those old people in the home, and we would have picked up the pace when we walked down the street. So I was trying to respect their culture, but at the end of the day, I'm selfish. So I was just like, oh, what the fuck? So we finally get by him. And my daughter didn't want to be in the fucking stroller, so I got her out, and I'm carrying her. My ribs are fucking talking to me, and one of my shoulders is fucked up. I mean, I'm a mess, right? I'm like a fucking journeyman quarterback right now. I'm like Steve Grogan at the end of his career. I should have been walking around with like that fucking neck brace. So I'm already grumpy. And then this lady's kid is having a fucking temper tantrum, and we're stopped at the red light waiting to walk across the street. And this kid is hitting this fucking note that is making my ears, which are junk from playing drums, vibrate in this painful way that's making my teeth hurt. So Nia goes, hey, we can cross up here. And right as I do that, the fucking woman with the screaming kid heard it too and started following me. And she, as they say in aviation, she was a beam my fucking left eardrum, which means just right alongside of it. And I was walking away, and I couldn't see she was right. I couldn't understand why it wasn't getting quieter. And then she came. I turned around. I saw that she was following us up there, and I snapped. I snapped. I was under my breath going, Jesus fucking Christ, can you just fucking get that fucking kid the fuck away from me? I was going, Nia, stop. Just let him go past. Jesus fucking Christ. It was completely irrational. I was 100% wrong. But it was just all those things building up. And like I said, I already walk around at a 6, so it's very easy for me to get back up to a 10. So Nia stopped talking to me, and then I was like, here we go, you know? And then I was a baby about it. I'm like, oh, really? Really? I shut off a football game. I'm driving over here. We just bought this. I did this. I took the fucking garbage out. Just because I drop a bunch of F-bombs in public about some other woman's crying kid. You know? I did the dishes. That's not a push. That's not a wash. You know, I thought that all balanced it out. So, you know, I put up a good fight on the ride home, and then I finally just admit, I was like, yeah, right, you're right. I'm just arguing because I know you're right, and I'm embarrassed. I shouldn't have done that. What are you going to do? I mean, they wrote a song about me a long time ago. I'm not a perfect person. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. You know something? I would go to fucking anger management, but I just don't feel like telling my stories all over again. I've already gone to therapy. I just don't, you know, I'm going to retell these fucking things. You know? I'm going to reboot it like fucking Full House on Netflix. Or She's Gotta Have It. They just keep rebooting shit, doing the same shit over again. I'm going to do that. Tell these fucking stories all over. I'm sick of my stories. That was part of my argument too. I was just like, Nia, this is something. This is who I am. This is what I do. Okay, I'm really good at being a comedian. I make a great living. We have a great life. But every once in a while, I'm going to drop a bunch of F-bombs because a baby's crying. Okay, that's who I. And I usually babies crying usually makes me laugh because I'm usually on a plane when they start crying and they're expressing exactly what I'm feeling, and it's just like. It's like a great comedy. It's just like, dude, I hear you. That's exactly what the fuck I'm feeling. I don't know, just all built. Ohio State beat Michigan. Then there was the Hands Across America Asian family that I couldn't get around. And there was like 20,000 other fucking things going on too. It was just like, it was a shit show. And I fucking hate Christmas shopping. But by the way, dude, I've crushed it this year. All my nieces and nephews all have presents. They're all wrapped, and I'm mailing them out to respective families this week, okay? Hey, Santa, go fuck yourself. I beat you by 4 weeks. Granted, you have to deliver it to the whole world, but, whatever. Whatever. Santa's the number 1 seed. I'm like a 16th seed. I got into the dance, though. No, I'm a 16th seed in the bracket. That's right, right? All right. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's do, please buy tickets to the Patrice O'Neill Comedy Benefit. So we can do this again. We're going to have some surprise guests, hopefully. I'm reaching out to some big names. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Happy Thanksgiving, post-Thanksgiving weekend to you. What?
But what did you say about being mad at that little boy when we were going down the street?
What did I say?
I don't know. When I came in, you were saying you were just talking about it. Did you talk about?
I was saying I said, do I do this and I do that, and you're just gonna make it done. I realized I was being a baby because I was embarrassed with my behavior. There, is that enough? Yeah, and she sat down.
You didn't say that.
She sat down next to me afterwards, and I was watching the late game, and she's like, "Is this game gonna make you upset?" Oh my God, the amount of times, Nia, I swear to God, that if you were a guy, I would just start swinging. That was one of those moments. No, I wouldn't have started swinging.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have done what most guys do, acted like I was going to swing and not. Huh? You want to do this?
Bring it.
Bring it. I'm not the one. You know what? I am the one. You can talk all this shit you want to. I'm an old man.
Bro, let's go, bro.
Let's go, bro. You want to do this, bro?
That's what frat white guys say when they're talking tough at the bar. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, you know what fucking frat boy white guys also do? They'll bite your ear off. Fucking lunatics. Especially if their dad's a judge. Yeah, dude.